have your attention? It's Hope and Rochelle from Land O'Lakes, here to share with you today some movement and breathing. We are all sitting way too much at our makeshift desks, and we're all getting too much stress and tension. The dog is barking, kids doing online school, bosses breathing down our necks with meetings and projects, and oh, what's for dinner? Oh, I forgot my mask. I can't go in the store. Let's all take a deep breath. So here's what we're going to have you do. Take 5. I want you to pick your favorite song, stand up out of your chair, and go through a very simple flow with us. So what Hope's going to do, she's going to go through a very easy flow. You can pick a spot right next to your desk. She's going to go ahead and she's going to breathe, and she's going to go through a sun salutation, V. She's going to come down. She's going to halfway lift from her forward fold, back down, and then she's going to reach way up, breathing in, scooping up the air, and a baby back bend, squeezing those shoulder blades. She's going to inhale, hands through heart center, and bend, fold forward, halfway lift, and exhale. You're going to repeat that cycle. And you can just do 3 to 5 breaths, baby back bend. Just get your body moving and getting your wiggles out. Moving to your favorite song, tuning out all the noises behind you, and just working on some breath work. Just that simple flow can get things moving and get you a little more de-stressed. Then, having her perform what we call a modified down dog. So if you have a stable chair nearby, you certainly don't want to use your office chair if it's on wheels, but she's going to place her hands on the chair, and she's just going to stand. She's going to draw her abdominals up to her spine. She's going to keep her knees soft, and she's just going to breathe in her nose, expanding her rib cage, sending air to the middle of her back, and exhaling. There's no need to hurry your breathing. It's just nice, easy, breathe when your brain tells you to breathe. Keeping those abdominals engaged, breathing in the nose, sending air to the back of the chest, and exhaling. Breathing in, sending air to the middle of the back, and exhaling, keeping the abdominals engaged. Good. Now we'll ask you to just come down to the floor or a mat by your chair and do what we call a supine pigeon. This is a safe way, if you have any back pain, to just lay down and cross one ankle over to the opposite knee and just open up your hip. You can grab behind your thigh and draw that foot off the floor, holding it close to your chest. And just breathing again in your nose, long exhale, drawing that knee a little bit closer if you can, and then breathing again. Again, you can practice 3 to 5 breaths depending on how much time you have. And then you'll slowly lower that leg and change sides. This is also a great exercise to do in the morning before you actually get out of bed. But getting down to the floor actually helps unload your spine, lets everything settle and stretch and relax. Because remember, we're sitting way too much at our desk, and those muscles are getting tight in our hips, and the spine is being loaded. So we want to try to unload that. From this position, just putting soles of your feet together and dropping knees out to the side, we're going to work on diaphragmatic breathing, placing one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. Just monitor how you're breathing. When you bring your attention to your breath, it is hard to focus on what was stressing you out. So anybody that I see in physical therapy, I always work on breathing because it can do a lot to change our fight or flight response that creates a lot of stress in our body. So monitor with your belly rising, sending air to your chest, focusing on your breath. This is called a reclined bound angle pose. And this is just a great pose to take a break and breathe and just get a nice breathing pattern, diaphragmatic breathing. Belly should rise first, sending air to the chest wall. You can spend a minute, you can spend 5 minutes. But for another relaxing grounding pose, we have patients move over to a wall or an object where they can then put their legs up a wall. And I'm going to come in here a little bit and turn the camera for you to see Hope. She's going to lay back and she's placing her legs up a wall. And so she's very close to the wall. You can scoot as close as you like to. And this is an inversion pose and a nice grounding pose. What I like to do is get like an eye weight or a mask. I additionally like to add a pound or two. At home, you can make your own. You could buy a bag of cheap rice, put it in a sock. You can have a pound or 2 pounds of rice in a sock. And then what I like to do for a little time out, just place the eye mask and add a weight. Don't have a lot of weight in that mask. And just again, being in this posture for 5 to 10 minutes and just breathing, de-stressing, unloading the spine can help build muscle in your brain to use your breathing to distract from all the stress that is around you and in your world. So take our advice, take 5 minutes, and move. We are here to help you. If you have any questions, you can call the clinic or the gym. You can find us on The Source. Thank you.